Hello everyone, welcome to episode 1 of the UEFA 2012 DLC Expedition Mode. So, I'm going to be doing this new series here where I go through the whole league. I don't really know what happens. I've only recorded this first episode and I haven't played any matches other than these that you will see in this episode. So what I think happens is you just go through beating every team in the continents and stuff like that, and you unlock different mosaic pieces and players for your squad. So I think that's all that happens. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm going with anyway. And you can see here at the start when you first click on Expedition Mode, you pick your virtual pro to be team captain, and you pick your kits and badge, which is what I'm doing. You just see me creating my home and away kits here. And yeah, I'll just be going through beating each team 3 times, because what happens is after you beat them 1 time, you unlock a reserve player to add to your team, and then the second time you unlock a sub, and then the third time you unlock one of the starting 11 players. And it's pretty much like Ultimate Team, but on this mode. So it's pretty much like that, and you start off with a bronze, when you first start an Ultimate Team. As you can see here, all the ratings are low, in the 60s. Apart from my virtual pro, who's a bit higher, but I haven't really done much with him, so he's not too great at the minute. But yeah, so what happens when you first start is you pick a group. So I just start Group A, and you start against a random country from that group, I think. So I start with Kazakhstan here, and I'm just going to go through and beat them 3 times, and that's what's going to be happening in each episode. You're going to see if I can beat them, a certain country 3 times to unlock their 3 players and the 3 mosaic pieces, and then you progress. So in the first match here, I start off with the goal. I just pass it through to Damari, and he just smacks it up into the top corner there. Not a bad goal, but this is on professional difficulty as well, because it's not online, this mode. And if it was any higher mode, I really wouldn't be able to do it, because I struggle on professional mode. I mean, I only win this match 2-1, which isn't great. I mean, if this was on world class, or if there is a higher difficulty than that, I would never be able to win. And this is against a 2-star team as well. So if I was up against Germany or Portugal or Spain or someone like that, I would get absolutely crushed. So I'm keeping it on professional difficulty. And as you can see, when you win a match, you unlock a link to a different country where you can start to have matches against them. But I go back against Kazakhstan again, so I can get the second mosaic piece and unlock one of their subs. So I start off early on in the 3rd minute, scoring quite an unusual goal. I mean, it was with his left foot, and it went up there. I don't really know how that worked, but the keeper didn't save it anyway. And then I just slotted past the keeper again to make it 2-0 in the 16th minute. And then I managed to get through again just before the half-time mark. Pass it across to me, my virtual pro, and he just rolls it into the back of the net past the keeper. But in the second half, they managed to get a penalty. My keeper dives the wrong way, and they get the goal there. But it's not over yet. I managed to get through again and just smack it past their keeper with Damari. He's quite a good player, even though he's only 50 or 60 rated. It's around that mark. But they managed to get one more goal just before the end of the match to make it 5-2. No, it wasn't 5-2. It was 4-2, I think. I think so. They scored 2 and I scored the others. Yeah, 4-2. So that's how that match ended, and I unlocked one of the subs, which I still didn't put in the team because they weren't that good. But I unlocked the second mosaic piece, and there is 180 mosaic pieces, so that's 50-something teams. So this will be a long series. I'll be putting out 2 episodes a day, so there should be one later on today as well, after you see this one. And there will be a link to a playlist below, and they'll all be added in there, as well as there will be a link in the next episode bit below, so that you can just click that once it's uploaded, and it'll take you straight to that video. But I start this 3rd match off quite good early on with a goal in the 4th minute. But soon after, they cross it in, get a header. There's nothing much you can do there, especially when you've got bronze players on your team, pretty much. Headers are overpowered as it is, and when they score like that, you can't really defend from it. But in the 53rd minute, they score a tramp goal. I didn't even think that the computer would know how to do that, but what can you do? Scored a tramp goal, so I was a bit on the offensive at this point. I was like, oh, okay, then it's getting a bit panicky. But I managed to get 2 goals back there. I made it 4-2 there. And then that's still not it. I managed to get through again, pass it over to my Virtual Pro Yellow, and he just smacks it from just outside the box there to make it 5-2. So that'll be the end of this episode. I unlock one of their starting 11 players. So if you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up, that helps out a lot, and you can subscribe below or in one of the corners here. It should have a subscribe button as well, so you can click that. And yeah, I will see you next time.